I began having an active prayer life around 17 years ago. I had gone to church, although not always regularly, but I didn't begin setting aside a regular time of prayer or devotion until I was close to 30. And so over the span of 17 years, I have this big Rubbermaid container filled with the journals that I've kept. And when you go back and read them, you see the way that you've grown and the way that you've been challenged, just in the way that you write and the things that you've experienced. For somebody who's looking for a dedicated time of prayer and doesn't know how or doesn't feel comfortable, I don't think that you can do that apart from Scripture. I think oftentimes we fall into, we go to church, we're involved in a Bible study, we are involved in many service projects, and so we feel like that is the way that we are responding to God and that we're serving God, and we will either even join together with other people in prayer, and we feel like that is what we should be doing for God. But I am a firm believer that when you are doing those things apart from spending time in Scripture, that you're missing a key element. And so the first thing that I would say to someone is, if you don't have a Bible that you're comfortable with, get one. And don't start at the beginning. Start wherever it is that you feel like you need to start. And if you don't know where that place is that you feel like you need to start, then get a devotional that will help you. There are lots of wonderful prayer devotions that you can use and that use Scripture with that. But spend your time in prayer the best way that you know how. For somebody that's starting out, all of that sounds so huge. But the first thing you have to do is start and trust. And you put aside that time, and that's why they call it a discipline, is you make yourself do it until it becomes part of what you do. And it becomes then, I think, part of who you are and part of breathing. If there was one thing that I had to say to people about prayer, it's to be honest. God doesn't care if you're angry. He doesn't care if you're angry with Him. If you're not honest with God, then God can't help you through whatever it is you're trying to get through. God can't help you see whatever it is He desires for you to see, or whatever it is that He sees. If you can't be honest with God, who can you be honest with?